Good morning to all teachers, good morning students. You're welcome to the third day of the National Core Subjects Quiz 2018. This year's edition of the National Core Subjects Quiz is powered by the Verbal Transformers, and also we have Top TV and Radio Gold 90.5 FM as our media partners. And today we have Bethel Hill Academy and Reverend LARTEY, ADOTEY Memorial School. Before we begin, we'll ask the contestants to introduce themselves. We'll begin with Bethel Hill.
Good morning to you all. I'm Na Ashile Ama Ashike, and I'm a student of Bethel Hill Academy.
Okay, Na Ashile.
Good morning as well. I'm Aaron from Bethel.
You are from
Bethel Hill.
Bethel Hill. Okay, you are welcome. And to the school on my left, please introduce yourselves. Okay, and
I am Peter from Reverend LARTEY Memorial School.
Reverend LARTEY Memorial School. You are also welcome. Esther, would you like to tell us something little about your school?
Our motto is Christ is our knowledge, and it is situated at Adaraka.
Adaraka. All right. Thank you very much. Now, Ashile, please tell us about Bethel Hill Academy.
Bethel Hill Academy is a mixed school, and our motto is each child is unique, because we believe that every child is made up of a special talent. So we believe each child is unique.
So for today's contest, there will be 4 rounds. And the questions will be taken from English language, social studies, integrated science, as well as maths. You have 15 seconds to answer the question. If you get your answer correct, you get 3 points. However, if you get it wrong, it will be passed on as a bonus to the next school. Are we clear on that? So today I think the strength is equal on both sides. One lady, one guy, one lady, one guy. So all the best to you, all the best to you too. And I look forward to a great competition. So we begin. For the words I'll mention, you give me the plural forms. For the words I'll mention, you give me the plural forms. I begin with Bethel Hill. Mouse. Mice. Mice, that's correct. Reverend LARTEY. Foot. Feet. Feet, that's correct. Bethel Hill. Radius.
Radar.
Radar, that's correct. Reverend LARTEY, your word is booze. Booze. Geese, that's correct. Now for these words, you give me the singular forms. The singular forms. Bethel Hill, your word is bacteria.
Bacterial.
Come again.
Bacterial.
Bacteria, that's right. Before we continue the answer. Reverend LARTEY, your word is cattle.
Is cattle.
Cattle, that's right. Bethel Hill, your word is lies.
Louse.
Louse, that's right. And for Reverend LARTEY, your word is fungi.
Fungus.
Fungus, that's right. I'll mention an element of the weather, and you tell me the instrument used to measure that element. Bethel Hill, your element is rainfall. Rain. That's right. Reverend Lartey, your element is temperature.
Thermometer.
Thermometer. That's right. Bethel Hill, wind speed. Anemometer. That's right. And for Reverend Lartey, your element is atmospheric pressure.
Barometer.
Barometer, that's right. This brings us to the end of round 1. First round, we have a tie. Both schools have 18 points each. 18 points each. In this round, you'll be tested on general knowledge. We begin with Reverend Lartey ADOTEY Memorial School. The Frantis have a spiritual home. Which town is this home located? No. A bonus to Bethel Hill. Mankesi, that's right. Bethel Hill, your makeup question. Which festival in Ghana has helped to conserve wildlife? Abwatri Festival, that's right. Reverend Lartey ADOTEY Memorial School. The Akan originally settled on the basin of which river? Pra Basin. That's correct. Bethel Hill. The people of Gonja migrated to their present home. Where did they migrate from?
Maybe.
Come again?
Maybe.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. It's Mande in Senegal. Mande. They're not Mande. M-A-N-D-E. Reverend Lartey. The branch of science that deals with the physical world is called?
Geography.
No.
Is pure science.
No. A bonus to Bethel Hill. Natural science, that's correct. Lomika question. The technology concerned with the storage, retrieval, manipulation, transmission, or receipt of digital data is called? The technology concerned with the storage, retrieval, manipulation, transmission, or receipt of digital data is called? ICT. I'll give it to you. We come to the end of round 2. At the end of the second round, Reverend Lartey ADOTEY Memorial School had 3 points. And Bethel Hill Academy had 10 points. In this round, you have 10 seconds. 10 seconds to solve and then provide your answer. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. So we begin with Bethel Hill. The work done when a force moves a body through a distance of 12 meters is 720 joules. Calculate the force applied. Okay. A bonus to Reverend Lartey Memorial School.
16 newtons.
16 Newton. That's correct. Your major question, Reverend Lartey. A force of 2 Newton moves a body through a distance of 10 centimeters. Calculate the work done.
It's 20 joules.
20 joules. That's correct. BETHEL. Convert 93 base 10 to base 5. A bonus to Reverend Lartey. Okay. The answer is 333 base 5. 333 base 5. Reverend Lartey, your major question. Convert 84 base 10 to base 5. A bonus to BETHEL. 314 base 5, that's right. This brings us to the end of the third round. At the end of the third round, Bethel Hill Academy had 1 point. And Reverend Lartey ADOTEY Memorial School had 4 points. You have 5 minutes to work and then present your answers. After I read the question, you wait for me to give you the signal before you start. Are we clear on this? Okay. Please come for the question. The question. 1. State Ohm's law. 2. Write the equation for Ohm's law and define its components. 3. Calculate the potential difference across the resistor of resistance 20 ohms with an 18 ampere current passing through it. Then 4. 3 resistors, each of resistance 8 ohms, are connected in series. Determine the total resistance of the circuit and determine the total resistance of the circuit when the 3 resistors are connected in parallel. Are we clear? Are we clear? Okay, so you can start. Ohm's law states that the current passing through a metallic conductor is proportional to the potential difference. And for the Ohm's law equation, we have V to be equal to IR, where V is the potential difference. Potential difference is the work done when a charge is moved from one point to another. I is the current, which is the flow of charges per second, or a measure of the rate of flow of electrical charge. R is the resistance, which is the opposition to the flow of current on the conductor. So to calculate the potential difference across the resistor of resistance 20 ohms with an 80 ampere current passing through it, we have potential difference to be equal to the current multiplied by the resistance. So we have V to be equal to IR. Our I is 18 ampere and R is 20 ohms. So we have V to be equal to 18 times 20, and our answer is 360 volts. And for 3 resistors, each of resistance 8 ohms that are connected in series, the total resistance of the circuit will give us R1 plus R2 plus R3, which is 8 plus 8 plus 8, and our answer will be 24 ohms. And for the total resistance of the circuit, when the three resistors are connected in parallel, we have 1 over RT, which is the total resistance, to be equal to 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3. So we have RT, that's the total resistance, to be equal to R1, R2, R1 times R2 times R3, all over R1 times R2 plus R1 times R3 plus R2 times R3, which gives us 8 times 8 times 8, all divided by R1 times R2, which will give us 8 times 8, plus another 8 times 8, which will be for the first resistor and the second and the third resistor, sorry, and plus the second resistor and the third resistor. That's also 8 times 8. So our final answer will be 512 divided by 192, which gives us a total of 2.67 ohms. Reverend LARTEY ADOTEY Memorial School correctly defined Ohm's law. They correctly stated Ohm's law and also gave the equation for Ohm's law. That is V is equal to I times R. They were not able to define the components. That is, they didn't tell us the components they were defining. But they, however, were able to define what current is and what resistance is. And then also, for the next part of the question, they were able to tell us the equation that's needed to solve this problem. That is, voltage is equal to current times resistance. Thus, they got their final answer to be 360 volts. So in all, they had 5 points. They couldn't solve the third question. Academy solved the third part of the question. So they had 24 ohms for the total resistance. However, they didn't state their formula, they didn't state anything. So they get half a mark for that. And for the total resistance, when the three resistors are connected in parallel, they also got the final answer. They rounded it up, so they had 3.0 ohms. However, they gave no formula, they gave nothing to show what they were working for. So they get half a mark for that too. And for the second part of the question, they were not able to solve it accurately. They didn't state their equation, they didn't give the symbol that will be used to show the potential difference. So in all, they get 2 points. Reverend LARTEY ADOTEY Memorial School gets 5 points, and BETHEL Academy gets 2 points. We move on to the final stage. When you get your answer correct on the first clue, you get 5 points. On the second clue, you get 4 points. And on the third clue, or any other clue, you get 3 points. So please listen. The question goes to both schools. So the one who knows the answer, you press your bell. Can we hear the bell for Bethel Hill? Okay. And for Reverend LARTEY, your bell. Okay. So when you're ready to answer the question, you press your bell. Then you go ahead and answer. When answering the question, please let's hear you. Speak into the microphone so that we can hear you. Are we clear? Okay. I am an artificial method of plants propagation. I am mostly used to propagate citrus fruits like oranges and limes. I involve the mounting or joining of the stem or branch of the plant to be propagated, called the scion, or another plant stem or branch called the stalk of the same or related species, What am I? Yes.
Sexual orientation.
No.
To Reverend LARTEY. No idea. The answer is grafting. Grafting. Please pay attention. I can be found on the coast of southern Ghana. I protect an area of rainforest, and I am home to endangered mammals such as forest elephants. I also house quite a huge number of butterflies and birds. The most interesting thing, although a bit scary about me, is my walkway made of several networks of ropes above ground level. Who am I? Yes.
Tropical rainforest.
No.
Okay, so Reverend LARTEY. The answer is Kapung National Park. Kapung National Park. This has been an interesting contest, and we've come to the end of it. Thank you. Of the National Core Subjects Quiz is powered by Verbal Transformers, and our media partners are Top TV and Radio Gold 90.5 FM. At the end of the fourth round, none of the schools could get a mark for the riddle section. In total, for round 4, BETHEL Academy had 2 points, and Reverend LARTEY ADOTEY Memorial School had 5 points. At the end of today's contest, Reverend LARTEY ADOTEY Memorial School had 30 points. And BETHEL Academy win today's contest with 31 points. Congratulations to BETHEL Academy. I'll see you at the next round of the contest. Together, Reverend LARTEY, it was a great contest. You did very well. Unfortunately, you couldn't make it to the next round, but I hope to see you again next year. We come to the end of today's contest. My name is Nana Ikalite.